Wrexham have been promoted again.
What the shit?
Owners Mcelhenney and Reynolds took over Wrexham in February 2021, and since then it's been glory after glory for the team. From having their own show on Disney Plus to gaining back-to-back promotions, the team now face the EFL League 1 division for a new challenge. And this is where, ladies and gentlemen, we take over as manager to take this team to another level and being the best team in world football and also conquering the Champions League. So here we are then, we have arrived at Wrexham. We have taken over this team to conquer the world and also football. Let's go meet the team. Now, having a quick glance at this team, there's a couple of players here who probably could be dead set to sign for League 1. It's going to be a bit of a challenging season. Yes, I know when they went for the back-to-back, they won the Nations League and got the automatics in League 2. But League 1 is another level, hence why they've gone up there for a bit more of a challenge. They have confirmed that themselves. And I feel like, to be honest, there's a lot, maybe a little bit of dead weight. I mean, look how many centre-backs they've got here. And I don't feel like we need a lot of them in this team, to be honest, right here. No wingers, surprisingly. A lot of strikers as well. So I think a good clear out is probably best for the team. Considering our budget's only 4 million, you're probably thinking, well, did you give them any extra money considering they have just been promoted? Any prize money? So what we have done, ladies and gentlemen, we developed it into the youth academy. So we got 2 5-5s here. We've also got a 5 and a 4. Actually, no, 4. Well, 2 4 and a 5. So I got a bit of a tongue twister right there. But 5 stars on the judgment and 4 star on the judgment there for this guy right here. So we're going to send these out here, but we're not going to pick which ones to go with yet, because like I said, we need to assess this team a little bit more. There's one individual, though, that has to get into this team, and this is Arthur here. I'm not going to try and pronounce that second name. He has been brilliant for Wrexham, and I feel like being at the age of 21 and the overall 66, I feel like we make an approach to buy for this player, because he could be the man in the near future that could carry us all the way to the top. Coming off from that, we have simulated the first game of the season and the career mode challenge here, ladies and gentlemen, against Oxford United. Before we get into that, though, we have sold a lot of players, and we're going to go through them right now. As you can see, we've sold a ton of cliff here to this Luban team. Like I said, we got to get rid of a lot of centre toes there. I think one of their best players, actually, in real life. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I'm not really too familiar with Wrexham in their team. I believe this guy's got a lot of appearance, but he goes to actually Oxford there. Who will be playing? So we might be playing against him right there. Young gone to that team rare. James gone to Salford. Leighton gone to Port Vale. Dolby gone to Mansfield. And as you can see, the main man, we brought him in for £2 million. Just see him on your screen now, walking through the training ground and also the facility. We have made him on a permanent deal for probably our only signing of this season, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm just going to really simulate probably by 3 months here, because I'll quickly show you now. We have sent out the youth scouts, so we can just quickly have a look here. We've sent one out for technically gifted in England, a playmaker from Wales, and a defensive minded from Spain. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to simulate 3 months' time, see how the team's getting on, and see if the youth scouts bring anything tasty back to Wrexham. So 3 months forward, ladies and gentlemen, we're approaching our last monthly scouting report. So here we are. Let's see if we can find any more bangers. We have found some along the way, none in Spain. Unfortunately, nothing really there in the defensive department. Let's have a look from Edgan right here, the Welshman. Can he bring one? This was 2.2 million. Nathan Connick, get in my team. Unbelievable. Just leave the rest to rot and die. No, that's a bit harsh.
Do it.
But the game's the game. Here we go. Anyone from England? Arnold Warhill looks a bit of a beast, but the value is not there. We'll give him a go, though. Why not? Let's get him into the team. The rest of them kind of have fell short, so unfortunately they will leave the team as well. Got some player chats here. Max Cledworth, next game's 1 point to be boss. Radio. The assistant manager, because we obviously simulate through these career modes until we get to the Champions League final. I don't blame yourself, probably should be a bit more against Blackpool, John Overton Davis. Do not worry, my man. But the question is, how are we getting on in the league? Before I review to you lot who we have found in the youth scout program, and let's have a look here. Not too shabby, and we are 13th, so that's not too bad. 13 played, 5 won, 3 draws, and 5 losses right there. Let's have a look at our objectives for this season. Youth development. Pretty much nearly ticked that off. As you can see in the top left hand corner, we're doing fantastic right there. Brand exposure, get 10 games with at least 1 scored in the away matches. We're 6 out of 10, so we should definitely do that. Domestic success, finish mid-table, reach the round of 6 in the FA Cup, and within 4 seasons win the league. I feel like we could definitely do that right there. Financially is absolutely fine, considering we have got the American owners right there. But domestic success, round of 16, okay. I mean, finishing mid-team, I mean, we're pretty much our smack and bang on in the middle at the moment and finishing 12th, so happy days right there. But more important news right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the youth academy players who I did find. Starting with Fabian Miranda here, the Spanish centre-back, as you can see, 81 to 94, so he will be coming into the team. Tom Parker, 15 years old, would be sat there, but as you can see, I confirmed to a left wing. And the same with this guy here, right wing. I mean, this guy's got a bit more potential about him. Could be absolutely future ballers right there. Next, Gareth Bale, you could say with Tom Parker, you never know. Going on to Nathan Connick now though, 69 to 90 for the guy we've just brought in. He's going to come to the team now, pretty much going to be potentially starter right now. And the same with this Lewis Fowler. I mean, did we bring him in? I think we bring him in. To be fair, he seems like a bit of a baller. And the same with Arlo Wall. He could potentially sit on the bench. Oh, I don't know. He might not make the cut, to be honest with you. I'll tell you, we're going to release him right there and assess the team even further with some more changes to the lineup. So with some tweaking to the team, this is the final formation going into season 1. We'll also send some more scouts as well, but I will reveal if we find any ballers at the end of the season. But here we have the 4-1-2-2 now with a bit of a twist right here with Fowler and Connick kind of playing in a lamb slash cam kind of position right here. We just pushed up to route it into a lamb position here just due to the fact he's EFL Academy player. He's got an excellent prospect and we want to grow up with Connick. Has the potential to be special, so hopefully these guys can really transform this team and we get a little bit higher in the table. We got Miranda here, but also EA are very weird. If you have this player in the starting 11, it normally tends to play the more high overall in the 65 O'Connell here. So I'm hoping this guy doesn't get too angry and deteriorates right there. He said he could play centre mid, but I don't think this game allows it. It's very strange indeed. But as you can see, centre back and centre mid in positions. It's very strange. I would definitely have him over there. But Fowler probably can keep the original 4-2 and narrow. But it is what it is. I will actually have a look now and pick an actual team strategy live here. This is going to be a bit of an interesting one, but I'm just thinking here, I feel like Tiki Taka is a bit of a narrow formation. I think in the near future with some of the youth academy players coming into their own, going into left wing to right wing converted right there. And to be honest with the youth academy, a lot of it is a lot of wingers, to be fair. So we could be looking for the near future in season 2, 3 and onwards to a 4-3-3. But I think for now we go for Tiki Taka because it is a bit more of a narrow formation with so many packed in that midfield. Coach manager right, we can see if we can hire anyone right here. We've got some 5-star right there, so let's get him in for the attackers, get in for the midfield as well. Let's just quickly scroll down and see if we can find any 5 stars. Doesn't seem like it, so we're just going to go for the 4-4 here. I'm just going to get one at each at the moment. We're just going to see how the season's going on. It seems like we're going to do okay anyway going into season 2, where we can really evolve some of these youth academy players and some of the remaining players in this team. Can we get a 4-star goalkeeper? It doesn't seem like we can, so we'll just go for 3 instead. Plonk him right there. So there you go, 4 new coaches added to the team to give it a little bit of an oomph for this team for the remainder of this season. Other than that though, we know our objective here is to fit mid-table and also somehow reach the round of 16 in the FA Cup. Quick little glance, let's see if we actually are on track to potentially doing that. Let's get to the standings if I can bloody find it. Here we go. So here we go, change competition, FA Cup. Are we doing all right here? Round 1, we're not even in there, so I'm not too sure. Maybe we got knocked out, I'm not too bloody sure. We'll have to wait and see. Next game against Derby, we're also going to simulate past that and then get to the end of the season and see if Wrexham are still in League 1. So here we have it then, simulating to the end of the season. 0-0 against Port Vale. Can we get the win with Bolton? No, we do. 2-1 against Bolton. Looks like we're doing okay in League 1. We actually get the win against Blackpool away 2-0. Considering we haven't really changed the main team and we brought in 3 youth academy players, it seems like Wrexham are holding their own in League 1. A lot of inboxes are in the top right corner. Seen a lot of transfer offers as well. And I'd be surprised if a lot of people had left as well. But it looks like our last game is against Oxford. So we started off similarly against them at the start to now ending with them. But where have we come in the league? And it is at 12th here with the potential to go potentially moving to the top 10. You never know. That will be a very tasty indeed. How did we get in the FA Cup? The round of 16 was the goal. By far, we have not got to the final. I didn't expect that. No one expected that right there. But where did we get to? Let's have a little gander there. And to be honest, we got knocked out in the round 4 replay. I think we did kind of get there. It seems like maybe 1 off. I think we did absolutely fine. But Manchester City on the replay game, as you can see, we actually took it to them. It was 2-2. Replayed the BS 2-0 at the Etihad. How did we get in the Carabao Cup though? I don't know if we're actually in this. Just have a little quick gander. See, that looks like my beloved Plymouth Argyle got battered by Newcastle right there. I feel like we should be in this. Oh, we got knocked out by Southampton, one of the most dominant sides in the Championship, who are making actually a mental comeback in real life. But let's just get into the last game against Oxford here, and let's have a look. I'll see on the players who I brought in for the youth academy, and tell you what, there is a ton, but we will get into that right now. Let's get past the quick simulation right here. Can we undo the win? We do, with woo's surprise. 82nd minute, Mullins gets the go. The Wrexham legend. One of the only players I know in real life from Wrexham. It is what it is. It game's the game. And where did we finish? We actually finished 10th, which to be honest is absolutely brilliant for Wrexham in their first season in League One. It just gives us promise and a bit of belief in the near future that we could actually go for the playoffs for the next season. It says within the 4 seasons to win the league. But to be fair, we could do. Who are the teams that are going down, unfortunately, though? Stevenage, Bristol and Birmingham and Chesterfield are potentially going down right there, with Derby, Bolton, Automatics with Charlton, Wigan, Wilcombe and Lincoln City all for the playoffs. However, though, as we've all been waiting for and you're all curious, let's have a look at the Youth Academy and bam! Look how many we have got right here. Going through one by one. Alfie Gregory right here, 15 years old. 62 overall, 80 to 94. Not bad player, but we'll have to wait to get 16. Mac Rizzle here from Italy, the right back, 86 to 90 potential, but 58 overall. Has got a bit of promise here, but he's got nothing on this. Reese Wine here, 86 to 94 in that DM role. Definitely wouldn't be coming to the team next season. Connor Wade, again, another DM. Fabian Rocha, we were sending out to France. They're looking for the next Mcelhenney or Patrick Vieira. 5'10", looks like a bit of a threat in the near future. Carter Hutchinson, one of the highest overalls in this rebuild here today. He could be an absolute unit indeed. 89 to 94 could be the next big thing. Going to go back to it right now. Pepe Ramirez here, 85 to 94, 62 at the age of 16. Argentine, we sent one out there. Yes, we send them everywhere. Some have obviously bounced because they were very recently new. Basically what I did, ladies and gentlemen, I did pretty much 9 months of the Youth Academy and the last 4 or 5 or whatever months for the season. I know that makes no total sense, but you get my drift. The last couple of months we just similar to the end of the season. And to be fair, we did very well indeed. Yannis Ferry, again, another French demon right here. Could be a big ball in the near future. And now Rafael Sandoval here, 15 years old, 63. And Dennis Da Silva from Brazilian, 63. We tried to go for the next R9. We could have gotten right here. But unfortunately, he has dropped down in overall. So you will be leaving my man. However, now let's have a look at the squad hub. Let's see the outstanding players for this season. I can definitely tell you the main man is going to be Paul Mullins with 21 goals. Jack Marriott, the rotational striker, again, 11 and 4. And the rest of the team kind of just rotation around here. And let's say Nathan Connick here, not the best season for him considering he's probably our highest overall player with Paul Mullins, but it is what it is, I suppose. He actually has gone down and showed great potential, which isn't the best, but like I said, we've got a lot of Youth Academy players potentially coming into the next season. And to be fair, with them being pretty much the same overall as some of the starting players, I can see a lot of the Youth Academy players making their way into the team. Has there anyone left in the team though throughout the simulation? Let's have a look for Uganda. Mendy has gone to Inchconnect United, and I believe that is it. I believe obviously was not very happy indeed. But like you said, I'm gonna get these Youth Academy players into the team next season. We're not gonna sign them yet because we also want to kind of glitch it a little way for next season. So if we sign them in for the next season, it will tick off a lot of the Youth Academy objectives from the board. So not too bad right there. Like I said, we got the brand exposure one done. The Youth Academy is absolutely ball rolling. I didn't think we reached the round of 16 in the FA Cup. I think it was just one off there. Mid-table, we pretty much have secured getting 9th, even though I think we became 10th, which is a bit strange, but it is what it is. The game is the game. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we was very good indeed this season. Happy with the result we got. Let's get into season 2. So here we are then, season 2 with Wrexham. Also coming from last season, we did very well for our debut season in League One, coming 10th and also giving Man City a big run in the FA Cup. We pretty much did well in the first step, and the replay they knocked us out. But now we are here for season 2, and I can tell you now we've got a whopping of, I can get to it, £12 million to spend for this team. However, a lot of players want to leave the club. We've got 6 inbox there, just simulated a couple of days to see who wants to leave the club. And there is a lot of people here. Ford, Jones, Boyer, Mara and Evans wants to leave the club, which is absolutely fine. Because like I said, we've got a lot of Youth Academy players coming into the team. So unfortunately, they will be probably leaving the team. We'll simulate a couple of days and we'll see through there. But like I said, we've got all these Youth Academy players coming through who can make their way into this team of Wrexham in season 2. So with all them Youth Academy players coming, as you can see, we are simulated all the way to the 3rd of August with our first game in League One once again for season 2 against Fleetwood. However, we have now got a budget of roughly around, if I can bloody find it, 16 million right there, which means we have sold a hell of a lot of players. And we're going to go for him right now. Turnus O'Connor wanted to leave, so he went for pretty much 690 right there. Yannis Ferry, one of the Youth Academy players to be brought in. He's got a massive value, potential to be special, but he's not going to get over Mullins this season. I think that's very unfair for him, as he is the main man. So we're loaning out to Southampton to 1 year, going to come back better than ever from maybe potentially the Championship or maybe League One. Roche, another Youth Academy player, just didn't really hit the spot. As you can see, showed great potential. Didn't really get any room within the team, so we just saw him for a bit of wedge right there. O'Connell wanted to leave. Ford wanted to leave. Jones really nearly at the end just came out of nowhere, just wanted to leave, which is a bit of a shame. Boy wanted to leave, Mara wanted to leave, and obviously Evans wanted to leave there. And now, because of that, bringing on the youth academy players, you can see now we've got the brand new formation in the 4-3-3. As you know, it's not a 4-3-3. I mean, it looks like a 4-3-3 pretty much, but it's a 4-2-1-3 with the 2 DMs and 1 cam. As you can see, Fowler goes in the camera because we will see it. Connick is now showing great potential, so he's dropped down to tier there. This guy's got potential, that's why we're starting, but knowing the simulation, it'll probably simulate through anyway. Not much of a big depth team right now, but this is the team that we're going to go for in Season 2 later. And as you see, Hutchinson's in, Fowler, Wine, Wade, Mullins up top, Bolton, Hayden, Rizzo, and also our main man, the former Arsenal man in Arthur, goalkeeper there. But as you can see though, we need a new left winger, so we need to sign someone right there. The youth academy, I feel like we're going to dodge this season, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think we really need it, considering it's a look right, and we have pretty much done it already. So on one player in the youth academy assigned to the defense position, we could maybe do that, but I think because it's a low priority, we just need to dodge it now. We've got some players, we don't want to overwhelm it within the team. Get some real life players in right there. And also, to be fair, Brand Explorer signed one player addition nationally from one of the club right there. Now, domestic success, fun from promotion. I think also coming 10th last season, we could definitely do this. They want us to reach the round of 6 in the FA Cup again, which I still think is a big ask, but you never know. We took Man City nearly there, just like I think one leg off of one round, so not too shabby indeed. Financially, absolutely fine. 2 out of 5, so 2 players selling, 3 more players in place them. That's absolutely fine. However, like I said, there with the 60 million budget, we can get someone big here for League 1 with Wrexham. And so later, and probably the only signing once again for Season 2 goes to a young lad from Shakhtar in Newington in left wing. We paid a whopping 4 million price for him to come to the Welsh side in Wrexham. He's Brazilian, and that's why I got him in. We need some bit more creativity, tiki-taka, that flair on the wing, and that's why we brought in this kid, right? Very young talent. Could be someone in the near future, but big task for him in League 1. Big step up indeed, but you never know. Our new number 9, interesting for a winger there, but let's see how he does in Season 2. Could be a wild one, this. Let's go assess the team. So there he is then. Newington goes in the left wing with Mullers and Hutchinson, the big baller. I think this guy is going to be the main man, with probably Wade as well. I think he's got really big potential as well in that DM role, but the rest of the team, with Miranda now being our captain, I don't think I really want to throw it that way. I think it's only one man that deserves it, and that's going to be Mullen. He's going to be our captain now, the striker. Had a fantastic season, probably carried us to mid-table, to be honest. But it is what it is. What we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is actually pick a team strategy once again. Like I said, I might change it. And we're going to do it to wing play now, also with Newington and Hutchinson in the team. I feel like that's going to be more suited towards them in that position right there. Coach managing, can we get any more? Let's have a little gander right here. Let's have a look. We've got a 4-4. Any 5s? That's what we want to see. Any 5s at all? Not really. So we've got a 4-1 there in the midfield, so let's get that one in right there. I feel like defensively we need someone there, but we're not going to get it. We're going to get another midfielder. Okay. Can we get someone in the goalkeeping department now? I need to improve the goalkeeper. He's got a bit of potential about him, and I won't do it there. It doesn't seem like it, and I'll get one more in the defensive department if we can, if we get a bit lucky. All right, another 3-star. I mean, considering we are in League 1, maybe that's why we can't get the top coaches, but it is what it is. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're also going to sign contract with the rest of them the money, but you won't see that because I'll submit it to the end of the season. No youth academy in this season here today. Maybe we'll return in the championship, but for now, I feel like this team can definitely push for the playoffs. So who knows? Maybe the league. So here we have it then, the end of the season. We beat Peterborough 2-1 on a bit of a spree. We did lose to Port Vale though, but beat Lincoln. Then can we beat Barnsley 3-1 right there? We're in the orange minority though, but it looks like we're doing really well. 3-0 against Stockport, and we're going against my beloved Plymouth Argo, who also got relegated in this career, which is very annoying indeed. But where did we come in the league? Have we done it? And we have won the league. I did say we could potentially go for the playoffs or win the league, so it looks like Reynolds and Mcelhenney have done it again. It is the 3rd promotion for Wrexham heading into the championship right there. I kind of want Plymouth Argo to win this game, to be quite honest, so they can get the playoffs. But let's get right into it right here and have a little gander of the team. Is looking very good indeed. You can see, I mean, Newington as well, the new sign to 75, nearly hitting the 80 then potentially next season. Mullen also leading this team out again. But here we go. Can we beat Plymouth Argo? And it's a draw with our main man, Morgan Worker, getting the goal in the 61st minute. And Hutchinson, our star boy, getting the go early on to make it 1-0. But like I said, Morgan Wicker brings it in to make it 1-1. I hope they got playoffs. I hope they got players right there. I know it's the Wrexham Kramer, but we have won the league. And they actually have got players, so hopefully they go back up as well. But Portsmouth, Sunderland will come up, Plymouth Argo, and we'll be going for the playoffs. Portsmouth, who just recently won the league in real life, was very close to us indeed. But the mighty Wrexham with the youth academy players have done really well. Shrewsbury, Blackpool, Trasman, Rovers and Exeter looks like they potentially be going down as well. Very good indeed. Let's have a look at the star performers of the season. Let's have a little gander, and it goes to Mullins once again. How can I drop this man if he's getting so many goals? It looks like Connick has gone up absolutely loads, but he still showed great potential, so hopefully that does change. We've seen it before. Hopefully it does, but he's had a mental season, so much better than what we expected from our highest rated overall player last season, pretty much 21 and 9 as well, probably the player of the season. Newington as well, the new signing, 10 and 13 is very good indeed. Luke Bolton here with 10 goals as a fullback is very impressive indeed. Carter Hutchinson, honestly, give him time and I think he will come into his own, got up by +5 for the potential to be special. And now let's have a look at some of the boys who did get loaned out, and one of them being, I do believe, if we can find it, in Yanis Ferry to 71 overall. Now, it's very hard because I would like to get him over Paul Mullins, but I cannot get rid of Paul Mullins unless we drop him for a rotational role, and Yanis Ferry goes in the striker / centre forward role right there. Other than that, though, not too bad. Does anyone want to leave the club? Because some people do. And it doesn't look like it. It looks like Ollie Palmer will be retired next season. Let's just have another quick gander, see if anyone wants to leave. Hopefully they do not. That'll be very nice indeed. As you can see, a lot of excellent prospects now. Max Rozzo there, the Italian in left back as well. Very hard to get left backs in the youth academy world. Looks like Connor Wade's gone up by loads. Gregory as well. The team is looking very good for the Championship indeed. Who knows, maybe in the Championship we can go for the back-to-back like we did in the Nations League and League 2. But do it for League 1 and the Championship and head to the Premier League straight away. You never know. Inbox messages right here. A lot of position changes. Youth scout report. Let's have a look at the striker here. Alright, he's deteriorated a little bit. I mean, it's a bit worrying when you see the 94 go to a 92. But he seems like he could be something here. Rafael Sandoval. So we're going to bring him in right here. Just have a quick gander and then we'll simulate to season 3. Let's see what is that. I'm going to say he's an excellent prospect. So he's gone down to a 94 to a 92. So let's just quickly find him right here. Maybe another loan spell for him we do. And he is an excellent prospect. It is indeed. He's not got bad stats to be fair. But I think he could be a little better. He's got decent shooting. I mean, now you can see there just a +1 week. And he's going to go up to a 67. So I think, to be fair, a loan spell like in Yanis Ferry here would be the best bet for him right there. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2, we've already got a bit of silverware. But however, did we get well in the FA Cup? Liverpool versus Chelsea. Very nice indeed. Where did we come through their commentary as well? Doing well. I believe they got Man United soon. So that's going to be interesting indeed. Where did we come though? It doesn't look like we've done that really well here. I think last season we got round 4, so we didn't do it as good as last season. Where have we come? I'm trying to find our team. It's so much better. And there it is. Stockport beat us in round 2 at 2-0 defeat right there. Obviously that was really early stages, but now I feel like we're playing them again now. We're probably being because a lot of the youth academy players have grown up. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have pretty much hit our objective. Obviously, with domestic success, we are going up. I think it's so silly how they do this. I'm in the Orange Prize, yeah, I won the league. I don't get it. Very strange indeed, but we have pretty much done it right there. Let's get into Season 3 and see what Wrexham's got to hold for us in the Championship. So here we have we have made it to the promised land in the EFL Championship. One of the toughest leagues to get out of, in my opinion. A very competitive league indeed. As you can see, we have simulated all the way to the first game against Coventry, a very good side who are doing very well in real life. I do believe they're in the semi-finals, correct me if I'm wrong, against Manchester City very soon. Good luck to them indeed. That will be a very big fairy tale if they can pull it off and even just get to Wembley. Is a massive achievement right there. But however, we'll focus on the Welsh side of Wrexham in this career mode here today. And some people have left, as you can see. Only one Bickerstaff has gone here to this team right here. Just too many rotation of strikers in the team. Need to sell someone just to get the wedge a little bit higher. Yes, I know it's not a lot, but money is money. We need as much as possible. We have loaned out Ferry once again. I did say he could potentially get in this team, but I feel quite bad on Mullins, and we have got a lot of rotation strikers, and I just don't want to really waste a potential good player in the near future. So we're going to loan him out this time for Leeds, which I think is a very good team for him to go in indeed. Which puts our budget Leeds up to a whopping 18 million this window, and I do believe there's only one player in this team that we need to really take this team to another level. And that player, ladies and gentlemen, has made us bankrupt in Nico Williams, the former Liverpool, former Nottingham Forest player. He actually was at Valencia this career mode, but he has come now to Wrexham. Could say a bit of a downgrade, you could say, from the Spanish top division to the Championship, but he's back in England, in Wales, in Wrexham. We played a whopping 16 million with, unfortunately, Luke Bolton. Yes, I know he scored a whopping 10 goals for us last season, but we need to do it to get the overall bet. 78 overall, 24 years old. What a player. Game faces where we can't turn that down. Big player for the Championship in Nico Williams. However, ladies and gentlemen, I did lie. We brought in one more player. We are literally bankrupt. I think we literally have got $500,000 left in the budget. It's another Welshman in Rabbi Matondo here from Rangers. I think that's how I pronounce his name. Matondo, I'm not too sure. Probably butchered it. You know me, the game is the game. Scored an absolute screamer from the other day, and we need a new backup left wing. He's accepted a crucial role, so hopefully you're orientating the first team and the substitutional bench. 24 years old, 73 overall. This Wrexham side is looking deadly in Season 3. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the team for Season 3 in the Championship, with Nico Williams with our main man coming in. Now our highest overall. We're just falling behind at Connacht on the 77 here, and as you can see, Matondo there. Rotation with Newington right here as well. So pretty much two wingers coming into the team here in Newington last season, and now Matondo. Hopefully they can rotate around, and hopefully one of them can grow into a megastar. More of this Brazilian right here, because he is a lot younger and he's only 20 years old. But the team is looking absolutely solid for Season 3. And I'm going to say it, I think with some of the growth in the youth academy players in this team, I think we can go for the playoffs. I genuinely do believe that. I don't think we'll win the league. I'll be very surprised if we do. But I feel like we could definitely push for the playoffs straight away and potentially go for the back-to-back, like I said. Youth develop now, though, sign one crucial player. I'm not too fussed about this right now. I mean, it's a low price, same with the rest result I do. Brand exposure. Long term, that's absolutely fine as well. Domestic success, finished mid-table, reached the round of 16 again in the bloody FA Cup. Alright, Farrow might be able to do it this time, you never know. And also Continental, we haven't got any because we are in the Championship. Not bad of a team. I feel like it's going to do really well in Season 3. We're intrigued to see who goes up in actually in overall with the youth academy players. My money is on Connacht and Wine in the DM and the Camero. Let's see how we do with the new signings and also Season 3 in the Championship. So here we have it then, end of the season in the Championship. Our first season, getting the draw against Millwall, getting the loss against Bournemouth. We expected that one right there. Got shot on now though, 2-0 win right there. Cardiff City with our last game. Can we end it on a win though? But however, how have we got in the league though? How have we done well? How have we survived? With them points, we have indeed. We are 9th to be fair. I did say the playoffs to be fair. And we are quite close. I mean, especially if we win against Cardiff right here. Also, the new signings at Matomo. And he's actually gone to the starting level, which is a bit well. I know he's not. Newington, for some reason, is on the bench. But we'll change that right there quickly. But let's get into our last game against Cardiff. A lot of 80s, right? Which is nice to see. And we do with Cornet getting the goal in the second. With Davies again, the goal in the 25th. The rest of the game, though, stalemate. Very boring indeed. No action in the second half. But good seasons from us indeed. Securing 9th right there. Look how many points were generated. 119 from Bournemouth is ridiculous. Fair play to them right there. 38 wins with us coming 9th. Very, very close to the playoffs. Very close. Hopefully next season we can definitely contest for that right there. QPR, Birmingham and Huddersfield going down. Portsmouth, a new team that just recently just gone up here, are on the way to potentially going back down, but they have survived. However, how did we get on in the FA Cup? Keep saying however a lot. I do apologise. The game's the game. How have we got to the round of 16? Have we got anyone near there? Replay game. I can't see our name. Mansell's knocked out in the 4th round. I believe the round of 16 is the 5th round. Correct me if I'm wrong. So one off right there. We'll just quickly confirm it with our objectives. Let's have a look here. Domestics, and yeah, it was. But we did finish mid-table, hence why we're still at the team, which is very nice to see. We have as well, ladies and gentlemen, if you could just quickly have a look at our team management. We haven't got a lot of players in the team. So before I submit to the end of the season, we did see if we could get any youth academy players to just tick off here. And we got this Stanley Yates here. He's the only player we got really. So hopefully I can get him just to tick off that objective from the board so we do not get sacked. However, let's have a look at our best performance of the season of Season 3. And it goes to Paul Mullins again. I cannot drop him. I really cannot drop him. Nathan Connick as well, really growing into some of Newington as well, and Matomo. I was very worried that these two would get a bit feisty with each other and who's going to get the start 11. Also, Newington was more because obviously he's way more high overall. And Matomo with 8 and 3 as well is not too bad, but 16 goals with Newington is very impressive indeed. Hutchinson as well needs to get a little bit better. Wade here in the DM row with 10 assists, which is very tasty indeed. Nico Williams not doing too bad as well. How did our Loney get on though? Has he gone up any door? Sandoval's gone up by +2. How did we get on with some of the others? Looks like Yanis Ferry. I don't think we can dodge him from next season. He's got to make his way into this team as a 74 overall centre forward / cam. Other than that though, very good season indeed. Again from Wrexham. Also, like I said, I expecting maybe automatics, or you never know, go for the playoffs here, but it wasn't meant to be. But it is what it is. It's a good season overall to the return to the championship. Well, actually not the return. It might be their first time ever, correct if I'm wrong. I think it is, to be fair, so I don't know why I said that there. However, though, I feel like in the next season, we could definitely go on to win the league or really get to the playoffs. So here we are then into season 4. No back-to-back promotions, unfortunately. We finished 9th last season, but didn't do too bad in the FA Cup. But this time, surely in the FA Cup for our team growing up, we can get a bit more further and maybe finally tick out that bloody annoying round of 16 malarkey in the objectives. However, looking at our objectives of the season, still very low priorities. Brand exposure, very nice indeed. Get 5 wins away matches this season, easy peasy. And sign 1 young player, so we have to do that right there. Domestic success, and now big owners agreeing with me. Gain automatic promotion to the Premier League. Fair enough, no playoffs. Got to go for top 2, and I feel like we could definitely do it with Wrexham, and then once again reach the round of 16. Our muscle relation was so similar to the last month really, into season 3, into season 4. I did send out 1 scout because I was getting really eerie and a bit worried with our team being so weak. So that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we sent out 1 more scout just to get a couple of players that could just really just sit on the bench really. And to be fair, we got lucky with 1 Joe in Billy Terry here. 16 years old, the overall is 65 to 79.94, so he's going to come in. He had a market value of 2.3 million in the right back row / left back row, but we convert it into a centre back row right there. I feel like it's going to be the way as well, but we're just going to bring in all these kind of players who probably definitely will not make an appearance, but we're just going to bring him just to tick off some boxes as well, and just to be honest, to sit on the bench, because I do believe there's a couple of players who have gone a potential, like Nathan Connick has finally gone back to potential be special. He had to be really, the age 20 at 81, he's our best player by our country mile. Say with Newington now though, he's gone up as well. Very interesting indeed. Nico Williams doing bits there. Reece Wine, we said he's going to be decent. Hutchinson, that's 4 players now to potentially be special. Fabian Madeira here as well. Yanis Ferry, I'm going to say he's going to be the starter now in the striker role. He has to be, because our main man, Mullins, will deteriorate. I feel like he's not going to leave the team. He will not leave the team. We got way potentially be special as well. Gregory as well. I mean, I think to be fair, Gregory's going to be up there very soon as well as prospect, but he will change. Sandoval as well, 17 years old, the overall is 70, is going to be fantastic as well. And also as well, like I said, Billy Terry now, a new player into the team, potential to be special, which I do believe I'm going to probably loan out this season. I know I said just getting co-players in the team, but I'm just going to loan him out. I feel like if we can loan him out, get him to 70 overall, he can potentially replace Madeira in the near future, as he's only got show grip potential. You'd expect him to change, to be honest, considering he's the captain as well. But he isn't. It was Mullins, but for some reason it kept changing back to him. So I was like, you know what, go with the flow. We'll just stay with him right there. Our budget this season is only 9 million because we had to offer contracts for pretty much every single player, especially the guys who are 80 overall. They wanted a way bigger budget. But still, at 9 million to sign 1 young player for Wrexham in season 4 could do the job very nicely. And the player we have got, ladies and gentlemen, goes to centre-back row, 19 years old, at the overall 71 in Luka Koskic here from Union Berlin. I do believe the team he was at before, but I think he has gone transferred to Valencia. He's come on the radar in real life, the Croatian centre-back. He was 16, but also a couple of years term now. He is now 19, but he takes our objective, sitting on the rotation row. He has accepted our new number 5. Big prospect in the near future, but welcome Luka Koskic to Wrexham. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for season 4 with the team here. As you can see, no change in the starting at 11. Newton's actually gone back in now, starting 11. I don't understand why. Maybe I knew a tactical error there with Tobo in there, but it worked out. To be fair, we survived. The only thing we have done though is we've kind of jigged the formation a little bit there. Connick has dropped down a little bit more, so Ferry can go in the centre forward row. So I'm hoping Mullins can actually be happy with that. Maybe we can try and change him into a centre forward as well, just to satisfy Ferry there. But he will be the main man leading this team forward with Hutchinson and Newington up top. With the new sign of Vuskovic here as a rotational centre-back with these two right here. He could eventually take over Miranda in the starting 11 because he has got a bit more potential about him. But you never know. We've seen it with so many of these academy players like Connick, for example. He went from show great potential to the potential to be special. So that might happen with Miranda sooner or later. Potentially our captain there, but he will be getting changed back to the captain actually right there, because he is the main man in the team with Connick, to be honest. He's been here from day 1 since arrest, but he has been leading the team as the captain so far. Other than that, though, I checked to see if we can get any more coaches. We couldn't do, unfortunately. So hopefully, throughout the season, we'll be absolutely fine. Hopefully, we can hit our objectives, ladies and gentlemen. All we have to do now is, once again, sim to the end of the season. So here we have the end of the season. Have we made it to potentially the Premier League? A draw against Bristol, a loss against Cardiff, and a draw against West Brom as well. Another draw against Norwich right there. A little bit deteriorating there. We're in the green minority. They've won against everyone. That's massive right there. With our last game against Millwall, a lot of inboxes popping up as well. Only 6 to be fair. Normally it is 9, but fair enough. Something must be happening here. It is what it is. Fabian Merida. Alright, okay. Saying the dressing room's a little bit iffy. Wants to be a bit more assured. But how we getting on? There's a lot of growth in this team. It is ridiculous. We're definitely Premier League bound, surely. And to be fair, it is. It definitely will be indeed. Leeds have got no chance to catch us. They were getting the players in Wrexham. For the first time ever, will be making their debut in the Premier League with, of course, Everton also got relegated. And, well, there's definitely going to be favourites to win the league. 106 points for them right there. But here we go against Mill. Can we get the quick win here with Ferry up top as well? Let's have a little gander. We didn't. We actually lost near the end, which is very lucky because Leeds won their game 3-1 against the very strong Luton team in real life, which means we have barely just got to the Premier League, and Leeds unfortunately will go to the playoffs. Very unfortunate for them.
Lucky.
Alright, how did we get on in the FA Cup? Did we finally get anywhere with this one? Did we? And I think we got to the round 5. We got knocked out by Spurs at 4-2. So that just shows we're getting closer and closer with the FA Cup tie. That's got to be round of 16 now, surely. Maybe that's why we're in the green minority. They're just barely in it, to be fair. But let's go check out the outstanding players for this season right here and see who are the dominant players. So let's have a little gander here. Goals and fees. It's him again.
He was special.
So also we converted to a centre forward, which took 2 weeks. We said we was going to do that, and he's dominating once again. Unbelievable. Connick as well, 85 as well, going into the Premier League. Newington as well, an 84. These two are doing bits. Carter Hodgson, though, the guy we said that was going to be the star boy, really isn't hitting form. We haven't seen these kind of stats like these two are getting here with this guy here. We expected it. Hoping the next season now we will get to that stage, to be honest. Johan Ferry didn't get a lot of games, though, and to be fair, he's actually submitted a transfer request. All right, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, going to next season, we can get a lot of money. I mean, I could expect that because Mullins is also surprisingly playing a lot more, even though that's the first time we've actually seen that. That player in the low kind of overall really is starting over the player higher overall, and well, doing a lot better. So fair enough indeed. So he'll be leaving the elite team. Looking for Kolasinac here, he actually scored 4 goals in 32 appearances, so he's definitely on the verge of maybe making a start. Like I said, he's slowly creeping up to Miranda, but Miranda's hitting nearly 8 overall. So I think he's very satisfied just being a rotational centre-back, which is very nice indeed. We can see here as well, Connor Wade again with 6 assists. I think he got 10 goals last season, wasn't it? It was something stupid like that. It was ridiculous. Matoma here only getting 9 appearances this season, but no, he's actually right, actually, surprisingly. Being an important role. I mean, it makes sense now considering our overall with our other left wing has been ridiculous indeed. Fowler, Lewis Fowler, he's made a loan request. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, fair enough. Like I said, we have got other players here like this guy, Alexander Goodman, that we just randomly brought in. So I think we're actually fine there. And lastly, how is the main man? We actually loaned him out. Let's see, he did actually get loaned out. In Billy Terry, gone up by a +4, nearly on the 70 overall. Maybe a loan sale, maybe an actual sale just to make some more money going into the Premier League, because we really need to involve this team now and make it even stronger. And Sando over there, if we just got a quick glimpse, was a 72 overall. Very, very good. The team is looking very, very good indeed, especially in the attacking role. I must admit, though, Mullins, I might have to offer him a rotation role next season in the Premier League. I wanted Ferry there, but he wants to leave, surprisingly, because Mullins just keeps banging goals and definitely one of our best players ever for Wrexham, I must say. But season 5 would be a bang in the Premier League. Very good indeed from the team. Fair play to get the automatics. Going up with Everton. Not first, but it is an automatic, and we're on our way to the Premier League. And so here we are then. The Premier League has arrived, the highest division you can ever reach in an English division of football. We have arrived with Wrexham in season 5, and I can tell you now, some players want to leave. Like we did see Fowler wanted to leave, potentially maybe selling some players. We did simulate a couple of days, and I can confirm we have sold and loaned some people out. Fowler also wants to get loaned to Sheffield. It's a 1-year deal gone to right there. Gary Ferry, he wanted to go here. Big Ferry. I'm sorry. He had to go. He had to go. He wanted to leave. So he sent him to Monaco for 25 million. He did go down to show great potential. So to be fair, it has worked out. And we also got as well Billy Terry getting sold to Inter as well. I just couldn't really see any room with him. He has got potential to be special, but considering we're in our 5th season now, I don't think we'll really dive into the depths of going to the objective this season. You've commanded very assign 1 crucial player to the defensive position. That should be absolutely fine. We should be fine with that. Get a streak of 3 clean sheets in the league. Could be quite hard that time. 1 young player and domestic success. Low priority as you expect being a new team in the Premier League. Avoid relegation and reach the round of 16. However though, the owners have been very busy in terms of making money, because bam, we have got 100 million to splash in our debut season in the Premier League to improve this team to make it one of the best in the Premier League in the near future. Looking at our team now though, we can see that Mullins is also the main man getting all the goals, but I'm going to probably offer him a new rotational offer here on the financial, because I don't think he's going to be the main man anymore. It'd be an important role, but I feel like we need to bring in a brand new striker, but we're going to do that when we bring him in, because he's probably going to refuse to accept the rotational offer if we have people that are still 72 or anyone lower. You get the gist right there, but I definitely feel like we need someone right there. So Paul Mullins will be our rotational substitutional striker throughout the season. Another department I feel like we need to splash the cash on is unfortunately the goalkeeper department. Yes, we did say Arthur could be a longevity goalkeeper, but once again, I don't think he's going to really grow really rapidly high, and I feel like we need someone that's a little bit better at him to really improve the team. The rest of the team though is looking absolutely fine. We've got Connor Wade here, who is only 77 overall, but has potential to be special at the age of 21. Growing very slow. We want him to be growing up massively like Reece Wine here to be in the Premier League. If not, we might have to get someone there to cover him right there. But like I said, though, with a whopping 100 million we have got, we can definitely get a couple of players to improve this team for Season 5. So we said we need a striker, ladies and gentlemen, and we have got an absolute gem in Matthias Tel here from Bayern. Also, Harry Kane going over there. This guy doesn't get much kind of game time. He does now and then, but we need someone that can really step it up in the Premier League. So why not get one of French's next upcoming big talents in Matthias Tel here. 84 overall at the age of 22. Going to be the new main man up top. We paid a whopping 60 million for him, so we really are splashing the cash now. We want us to be able to take us seriously, and I feel like with a striker like this in the team, I feel like we could be very deadly in the Premier League in Season 5. So welcome Matthias Tel. The question is, are we going to get a new goalkeeper? We're going to stick with Arthur. And the answer to that question is yes, we are going to replace him to a man that just won the championship in Jordan Pickford. Yes, we brought in Jordan Pickford, the guy that just won the championship with Everton going back to the Premier League. But we snatched him for Wrexham. I feel like he'll be a very good goalkeeper for us. He's experienced it in the Premier League for numerous years and for England. So he's definitely got the experience to really get this team to another level. A lot more higher rated than Arthur. We've got a little bit of budget left remaining. 2 new signs for Wrexham. Is there going to be a third? We'll have to wait and see. But our new number 1 in Wrexham goes to Jordan Pickford. Shit Harry's for goalkeeper, and we need that for the Welsh side. And the answer to that, ladies and gentlemen, is no. We're not going to bring any more in because obviously we have signed the young players that we need for the team. And this is the final team now going into Season 5 with our debut season in the Premier League. As you can see, Newington, Tel, Hutchison in the right wing, striker, and the left wing runner, Conic, Wine, Wade, Madeira as the captain, Gregory, Williams, Rizzo, and now not you, my man. Why are you there? In Jordan Pickford. So there is the final team, ladies and gentlemen, with rotations of Munners, Matodo, Goodman, Lee, Cleesworth, Vuskovic, and obviously Arthur right there, with some other players on the bench like Yates and Sandovo on the bench, just sitting there ready to pounce if we do need it. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, the team is looking very tasty indeed. If I had to pick my predictions, I feel with a lot of the youth academy players, I think we'll definitely avoid relegation. I'm saying mid-table. Maybe you never know, go for the Conference League and get maybe 7th or 8th. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. All that's left to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is sim it to the end of the season once again and see how this team gets on with their debut season in the Premier League. So here we have the end of the season. Not many inbox messages, but we beat Liverpool 2-1 right there. Just went over the inboxes really quickly here, but we have beaten Arsenal, and it looks like we have got Burnley there. We lost to Man United, but we beat Arsenal there, and like I said, we beat Leeds. What was the other scores in the last month? 2-1, 6-5 to Brentford on penalties. Unfortunately, we got knocked out there, and then we drew to them, so it's a bit of a double whammy then from there. But how did we go on the league? Looks like we've done too bad. Look at the team. It's looking ridiculous. How did we get on? I can't believe it. We potentially have got Champions League football next season, I do believe. Got Burnley. Got to win this game here, as I do believe we dropped down into the Europa League. I don't know if it's top 4. It should be. But Manchester City once again get the over the head there of Arsenal and Liverpool. Kind of like it is going out of real life at the moment. FA Cup though, we didn't do too bad. Brentford got to a final, and we got to the semi-final. We could have got to a final. Oh, I can't believe it. Very unlucky there, but again, very proud of the boys. We've done fantastic. You see how far we have come, to be fair. It's ridiculous. Carabao Cup here. Looks like we've got knocked down the quarters there by Arsenal on penalties. And now, obviously, like I said, it comes down to the Premier League. Are we going to get Champions League football next season? It all comes down to this game right here. Are Burnley going to ruin our hopes and dreams? The team is looking very strong. You can see why we're this high up in the table. And we do, with Hutchinson getting the goal in the 64th minute. He gets 2 goals actually. He comes in clutch and has done it, which I do believe we have got Champions League football. If we haven't, I've also had a shocker, and I do not know football, but we have. We've come third in our debut season in the Premier League. We have done fantastic here, with our goal difference actually higher than Arsenal's, but Liverpool's had a shocker there. But well, our objective was to avoid relegation, but as said, with the youth academy players we've got on our team, like Connick, Wine, Wade, Newington, Hutchison as well, Miranda, Gregory, Williams, Pickford, Rizzo. Everyone has just grown up massively, and I think that's the main reason. That team there is definitely a top 4 side team, and we have done it. Champions League football has been secured for next season. Who are the outstanding players for this season though? And Newington, surprisingly, is our top goal scorer. Matthews Taylor not getting many goals there, but Newington there, the Brazilian on the wing, doing brilliant. Connick with 17 and 10. Wine with 10 goals as well. And the DM row is ridiculous. Hutchinson with only 11. I don't know what to think about this player. I mean, he's also scored 2 in the last crucial game to secure Champions League football. But throughout this rebuild, this youth can come in, and you expect stacks like he is with Newington and the previous before with Mullins. And he hasn't really hit his standards, but we don't want to really get rid of him because he's got potential to be special. And we know it's going to bite us in the ass. And we can't really get the replacement in for him, to be honest. Wayne as well with 11 assists. Really clutched up in the DM row right there with some of the individuals. How's everyone else getting on in terms of overall? Let's just go from bottom to top here. Let's have a little gander. Mullins still in the team. Did he get any good stats? Yeah, he got 6 goals and 1 assist in the Prem, so happy days. Also, we did, obviously, you can see on the squad row, he has got the rotation. He did accept that. Same with off, which is very nice to see. And actually, Ravi Motondo as well. We did it with a lot of them. Fowler got loaned to Sheffield. Didn't go at all, though, but he will be coming back next season as a rotational cam. Looking for Swaskic. Had he get any appearances? 2 goals for him, so he's absolutely fine with that. And the rest is absolutely looking very good indeed. This guy here is still not really going up. He's got up an overall, but his statistic and status is not gone to his potential like Conor Gregory or Rizzo here, but we'll happily take it. Very, very good indeed. What a performance from this team in Season 5, ladies and gentlemen. Champions League football has been secured. I cannot wait to see what happens in Season 6. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, Season 6 with Wrexham here, also doing fantastic in the Premier League in our debut season, getting 3rd in the league, doing really well in the FA Cup, getting to the semi-finals. Well, Carabao Cup wasn't there, but to be honest, we don't really count that with these rivals of the day. The ones that matter the most are the Premier League, or the league titles, the cups in the FA Cup, and also mainly the Champions League. However, though, let's have a look at our objectives for this season. Youth development, also within our 6th season now, we're definitely going to dodge this here. Brand exposure, gets 7 games with at least 1 goal scored in away matches this season. Definitely could do that. Some 3 players born in North America. Definitely going to dodge that one there because I feel like our team is definitely strong enough. I don't think we need to really bring in too many massive players into the team. Continental, they want us to get to the semi-finals, which is very strange considering they just wanted to finish mid-table of the Premier League, yet they expect us to reach the quarter-finals and the semi-finals in the Champions League. With our budget being 121 million now, though, it's quite weird to say where do we actually improve this team into Season 6, just to give that extra bit of an edge, because we, like I said, we got Connick, Newington, Wine, Hutchinson, Tail. The list goes up. The centre-backs again. Now, yes, our defence is a little bit weak, but they keep proving it time and time again that they are there to do the business in the top end of the divisions in the Premier League. However, though, there's one individual that I feel like can really step up this team to the next level, and he's been in tremendous form in real life. And the individual I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the man who's probably been the signing of the season for Chelsea and the actual Premier League in Cole Palmer. He has been electric. I had to get him in this team. I think it's perfect. I think last season was similar up to Season 6. Chelsea came 10th, so he needs a better team that can really push for titles, and Wrexham are on the verge of doing that with their owners and me as their manager. You're probably thinking, where's he going to fit in the team? Do not worry, I've got a bit of a trick up my sleeves to get this man in the starting 11. And the trick up my sleeve, ladies and gentlemen, is this. We've gone for a bit of a formation change. Again, still saying the 4-2-1-3 right there, but what we have done is dropped Wade to the substitution bench, played Wayne in the starting CDM as his own kind of like a Rodri vibe there, with Connick and Palmer in the cam rows behind Tail, Hutchinson and Newington. A very attacking team right here. And also Wade has accepted a rotation row as well, so happy days. Everything is literally working with the team. I'll just confirm that with you right there. A lot of them have, and you can see that on the squad row he has got rotation row, so he shouldn't be too pissed off that he's getting dropped out of the starting 11 for Cole Palmer. Other than that, though, I feel like the team's absolutely fine. We've got a lot of budget to play with if anything mixes up, which we won't be able to do anyway because we simulate to the end of the season. I mean, if I had to pick my predictions this season, I do not know. I thought we would get mid-table, but we got 3rd and got to the semi-finals. For all I know, we can do the bloody treble. I mean, we don't know. We really do not know. We got the first game at Anfield against Liverpool. The question is, though, how are we going to get on to the end of the season? That's the main thing. Can we wrap it up in Season 6 if we get to a Champions League final and win that? We'll have to wait and see. So here we have it then. We are back at the end of the season. 1-0 against AC Milan, the semi-final. I do believe they're getting the win against Burnley. And we get the win against Milan. I think we're in a Champions League final and we're absolutely battering the league, as you can see. And we've got Manchester City in the FA Cup final. The treble could be on. However, how have we done in the league from coming off from them lots of teams? We've just got the results off. I mean, look at our team. It's ridiculous. Have we done it? And we have absolutely battered it, by the way, with Manchester City, Arsenal and Liverpool bottling it. With Wrexham doing the bits. I did say I didn't really know, but deep down inside, I felt like we could have won the Premier League considering we came third. And like I said, a lot of the youth academy players and Cole Palmer coming to the team now. This team was going to do something special indeed. Looking at the FA Cup now, though, how did we get on with this? Manchester City in the final. We have to get past that one right there. We beat Liverpool away. Fair play to Blackburn Rovers there to get into the semi-finals. How did we do? We beat Arsenal. I mean, we've beaten all the bigger teams. I mean, let's be honest with you, it's right there. One of them, really. How did we get on there? Crystal Palace, replay, and we'll just check this one out. Chelsea, that's what I'm saying. We're beating all the bigger teams. The Carabao Cup, we always blow lose this one. Manchester City win this there. We got to the semis, but on aggregate, 5-1 for Manchester City. Champions League, this is where it matters the most. PSG. What a surprise. What a surprise. It's always bloody Manchester City or PSG, and it's going to be against Wrexham. I bet you never thought you'd hear that in your life. AC Milan there, 4-3 in aggregate. Could have been Leipzig in the final. That would have been a bit more of an easier leg for us right there, but fair play to PSG. How else did we get on it? Beating Juventus 2-0 there, 3-0 in aggregate. Bayern at 3-2, and in the group stage, undefeated on 16 points. But now it is time to get into the last game of this episode against Crystal Palace here. I don't know what I said episode. I meant the season in the Premier League. But here we go. Quick sim. Should be beating Crystal Palace right here. And we do with Newton getting a goal. And the new signing Cole Palmer doing very well indeed. Getting the goal in the first bit of the game there. Very nice indeed. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to get on the calendar and simulate up to the Manchester City game. Can we get 2 trophies here? This is the question. Haven't got many trophies in this rebuild here today. But we have got the Premier League, which is very nice. But can we get the second here with Manchester City? That's the big question here. 2 out of the 3 potentially get done here. Can we do it on the quick sim? And we do, with Hutchinson clutching up like he always does. Haaland gets a goal there, but Hutchinson at 86 minutes doesn't go to extra time. And we have won the FA Cup. But now, can we complete the challenge on doing the miracle within 6 seasons? Beating PSG at Old Trafford out of all stadiums. So can we do it here? I'm intrigued to see what their team is going to be. Let's have a look here. Match day. Let's have a gander at their day. Of course, it's Kylian Mbappe, Xavi, Dembele. Bit of an odd midfield, but it's up there. Carlosju, decent player. Martinez, the Butcher. Braithwaite, well, okay. Thiago Martinez there, I believe. Theo Hernandez, I do apologise right there, in the left back row. And Donnarumma in a goal. However, though, our team is deadly. Wine, Connick 94, Newington 92, Hutchinson 90, Teo. Bit more stamina now. It's nice seeing no injuries or red cards. We do have to minimise that to be in these kind of finals, but it is what it is. You can see there the PSG one. I'll quickly change their kit as well when we get into the game. Rizzo 88, Miranda, Gregory, Williams, Pickford, Cam Miranda, our captain from pretty much day one, really, in a way. List the Champions League title and secure this challenge to be completed by doing the FA Cup, the Premier League, and lastly, the Champions League. So here we have the Champions League final has arrived. It's the boys in the red versus the Giants in PSG. Can this Welsh side with Ryan McNally and Ryan Reynolds conquer the Champions League? Can they do it? That's the question. Boom. Header there down from Connick. Well done indeed. Hutchinson plays it in to Williams. Tries to cut inside of the Welsh fullback. Very good in these days now, but couldn't get inside there. Xavi. Also, the main man to look out for is, of course, you all know what I'm going to say, in Kylian Mbappe. Plays it back to him now, the number 7. Carlosju. Go back to Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe. Good point to Xavi. And it's 1-0 to PSG.
Well, you just knew that was going to happen.
They strike first blood there. It's the young academy kind of vibey player in Xavi Simons. A lot of potential about this kid. But he has come to this PSG side and made it 1-0 from right there. What a goal. I mean, all Mbappe, just right that whole midfield. Great ball as well. And that's the problem we're having, a little bit of a weaker defence. Can't exploit it right there, but it's early stages. We can bring it back. So 1-0 down. Not the best start there for Wrexham. But we can retaliate back, especially with that man that just passed the ball in Cole Palmer. He has been fantastic in real life, and that's why I brought him in, because I feel like he could bring that kind of same level performance into this team here. I'm being intrigued to see his stats at the end of the season, but this man here, our best player by country mile, Iconic, is challenged by Xavi Guerrero there. The tackle, Mcelhenney. There's that wide to Xavi Simons. And the most dangerous player so far, I'd say, with Kylian Mbappe. The goal scorer plays it over to Field. Field cuts really well inside there. Plays it inside. Good save from Pickford. Well done indeed. What a turnaround he's had in his career. Luis Enrique there, a brilliant manager in real life. But can he get the PSG, the trophy they've always been missing? The Champions League. They're on the verge of doing it. Yeah, Pickford, what step from him from Everton to Wrexham. This career mode, and he's been brilliant. Nico Williams just holding off Xavi here. Doesn't want to dive in too rashly. We all know the II like to dive in hell. Goes into Mbappe now though. Waiting for Nico Williams, but a lot of cluster there in the midfield and the defence. When Hudson plays out wide to Wine, the DM. A bit more attacked he is now. On up on the ball. Can he cut inside? He does, but Braithwaite there does really well. A little bit of skill there, but just didn't work out in the end. Very unlucky indeed. 20 minutes in now though. Wrexham looking a bit poor in this final so far. We're looking to retaliate back. That's the problem. We just need to keep the ball and take advantage of these very good attackers that we've got in our team. Good ball with the top there. Custom formation might be working on the way of this final. It has done throughout the season and and the Champions League final. But for me at the moment, been a bit rusty. We spent Dembele trying to do something here. Rizzo does well. The Italian at the fullback does well. They'll head down there to Hutchinson. Mr. Clutch himself. Cole Palmer could be in behind there. We could get it to Cole Palmer. We are going to get it to Cole Palmer. Can he find Teo? Isn't the best pass for him. He needed a little bit more behind him. There's two in front. Unlucky. Whilst again, the number 20 as well, the iconic Chelsea shirt he has got. Charlotte cuts inside as well. PSG just being very weird with their play. Let's just say that there. I mean, I don't know who this guy is here, but he's doing wonders for him. Can we get the tackle in there? We can't. Xavi plays it inside the Carloju when it's off the post. I said he was a threat. We sent Mbappe to his ass. That was lucky there. The wrong pass from Nico Williams though. And that could be very deadly. But Wine there, one of the best teams in world football, does well. But again, he does well. Oh my God. And it's half time. Finally, a bit of a breather. The last 5 minutes there with Carloju's chance hitting the post was deadly. We need a big second half here. Maybe some changes perhaps. It needs to be a lot better. Need to wake up in this final. Just need to keep the ball a little bit more. And do not give the man to Xavi Simons, Carloju, or Kylian Mbappe. So, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to make no change going in the second half. I was tempted to bring on Wine for Wade there, but probably I wasn't really thinking it. I wasn't really vibing it. I feel like Wine's been okay. I know I said that back to front, but it is. Game's a game. 2 tries on this bloody game, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a hard gameless one here. Against PSG, but Rizzo there does well. But yeah, I was tempted to take off Wine for Wade, but he's been brilliant, to be fair. I can't really fault him. Yes, he's been going for the middle a little bit more, but he is on his own in that middle. Henderson's making a run, but then I see Teo making a bit more of a better run, but Donnarumma, a very experienced goalkeeper, one of the world's best, has read it very well there. Good kick out there. We should be able to win that with Miranda. We do with Cole Palmer. Inside there to Newington. Can he get the shot off here? Newington with the shot. And there's finally a shot on target there for Wrexham. Challenging the goalkeeper a little bit there. Unlucky from the Brazilian. Up we go again, and Kylian Mbappe's done well. We head it down. Cole Palmer, good head down. Newington, here's a bit of an option. Gives it into Hutchinson. Inside there, can we get one more? Unlucky from Teo. Couldn't do it, unlucky. Dembele looking through, but Miranda there, the captain, does really well. Rizzo plays down over to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer does really well. Really well. It's a back post cross potentially there, but goes into Teo, and it's 1-1!
Let's go!
Matthias Teo there, the backup for Harry Kane out of Bayern. He's come to Wrexham from last season and he's tearing it up. He brings it back to 1-1. Cole Palmer uses Newington as a dummy. Stepper with central. He was going for the back post, but he went no. We're going for Matthias Teo instead. He was more open. There's a great delivery and a good half volley. I was expecting a header. They didn't need it. There's a substitution there. Matondo on for Teo. Not going to do that just yet, I don't think. If anyone, be Mullins. But a great finish. We're back in this final. So 1-1 in this Champions League final tie. Who is going to be the winners of this Champions League? Is it going to be us? Oh, and a mistake at the back. And Teo can capitalise here. There's a mistake here. It goes into Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Oh, he's absolutely battered it over the bar. Donnarumma with the fingertip save. We went for the top left-hand corner. Kudus has come on for Adora there. I believe it's that midfielder, but Cole Palmer has to put that one away. A massive mistake at the back here for PSG. Can we get it into the box here now? Connick, good ball into me. It's going to one of our centre-backs in Gregory. These boys was in the youth academy together, and he's shining in the French haters in PSG. What a header that was right there. The turnaround in this second half from Wrexham has been phenomenal. Connick, the 94-year-old Cam, swings at a great ball. No one's marking him. And it's a great header from our defender. Come on. We're approaching the 7th minute and PSG have crumbled like they always do in the Champions League. Again, we win the ball back here. Wrexham using that Welsh desire to keep going here. We're offside. We're going to go for it anyway. It goes in, but it should. Oh, hang on. It's on. It's onside.
You're honestly an idiot.
I must be a fool. It looked like it was offside at me, but the PSG defence have absolutely collapsed. There's me always saying play by the whistle, but I haven't. That looked way offside, but we're not going to moan. It's a Marcelo Ronaldo situation back in the Champions League final, or semi-final against Bayern, I do believe. But we've done it here today. It's 3-1. So in the matter of pretty much 15 minutes, we have scored 3 goals. I don't know how that's happened, but PSG have collapsed. You've just seen it here. We're winning the ball back so comfortably. It's like we went from the hardest difficulty in the game to bloody amateur. I don't know, but we're taking it. Nico Williams here gets challenged there. Hodgson does well. Oh, that's a bad mistake from the centre-back, though. And Xavi could be through here. Coming on, Miranda's unbelievable. Unbelievable from one of the world's best at the back. Thiago, though, does well. Good down from Wayne. Hodgson, the ball out wide there. PSG are panicking. Connick, the world's best, cuts inside here. He can make it 4. Goes for that shot. Oh, it's unlucky. Newington tries to cut in, but can't do it there. Still alive, though. Can we get it into Cole Palmer? We can't. Cole Palmer on the ball now, though. Cole Palmer looking to keep going there. Cole Palmer all the way. Oh, great save from Donnarumma. Going to make some substitutions, ladies and gentlemen. And one who has been with us from day one. He deserves the Champions League title as well at the end. You'll be able to see him now. Mafia's tail goes off for Mullins. Connor Wade comes on for Wine. And we'll also see as well one which should be Alfie Gray goes off of Kosovic here, the rotational centre-back. They deserve a chance in this final just to get a bit of an appearance. The ball gets whipped in here. It's another potential chance here. It goes in. Oh, I thought it was going to go to Miranda. He definitely deserved a go in this game. That challenge made at the end there. PSG could have been back in it. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to wrap it up here with this challenge here today. Assume it's added on, but it doesn't matter on 3-minute halves considering we are 3-1 up. They could get a consolation goal here, but it does not matter. Thiago Hernandez going for the shot here. Good save from Pickford. And that is going to wrap up the game. We just got to get up. Donnarumma has come up for the corner of the silly knob. I don't know why. You've lost. You've lost. And Pickford catches it right there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to wrap up this challenge here today. We have rebuilt Wrexham with the new owners, the American owners, the superstars, the megastars, the Hollywood stars have come in. And myself and I, they got promoted from the Nation League into League 2 and then into League 1 where I took in charge. And it took us 6 seasons to keep continuing that amazing path with this Welsh amazing side in Wrexham to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, and now the Champions League. I mean, in that second half, I mean, what happened there to PSG? We've seen it before in some of these rebuilds, especially with PSG. They tend to bottle it. I mean, keep giving us PSG with these rebuild challenges here because Mbappe just keeps bottling it. The same with PSG. I mean, they're on the track at the moment in real life to do really well. But it's not about them. It's about Wrexham. And there's one man. He's in that crowd in Mullins. He made only 5 minutes in the final. But he has been in from day one. And this man here could be man of the match, to be honest. And crucial challenges. Miranda deserves to lift out the youth account defender from a lot of the others in this team. They all grew up together from the Welsh sides, coming from different nations to absolutely dominate the English division with Wrexham. Challenge completed. We continue on. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, confirmation right there as we just seen. 3-1 against PSG in the Champions League final. That is it though. Challenge has been completed. As you can see there, won at the Premier League by 15 points clear and the goal difference is ridiculous. I'm expected to see some high-end stats with our team. We've won the FA Cup against Manchester City. We've done them twice there with the league, with them coming second as well. And obviously, of course, we did win the Champions League. The question is though, who are the outstanding players to see? Is this what we're more interested about The team is looking filthy. Let's just say that right there. 31 goals for Newington, the Brazilian nightmare on the wing, the little dancer with the most goals, 31 in 12. Could be on for the Ballon d'Or here, winning the treble, you never know. Connor Kier, 29 in 12. Hutchinson with 21 and 15. That's more like it there. That's what we want to see. Cole Palmer turned out to be a very good sign, indeed, 18 and 7. Matthias Taylor expected more goals though, only getting 7 goals in 35 appearances in the Premier League. Not the best there, but it is what it is. And it's him again. 9, I know this might sound daft, but 28 appearances and getting 5 goals and 4 and 12 for a 60 overall. Mullins is ridiculous. I mean, considering the stats with Matthias Taylor, I mean, it's 20 plus more difference there, and it's only 2 more goals really in the Premier League for Matthias Taylor and Mullins, and he's actually got more Champions League goals, so that's ridiculous. I'm flabbergasted. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I think for that reason, this man here, I'm going to pick 3 players, ladies and gentlemen, that I feel like are being ridiculous throughout this rebuild. Paul Mullins has to be number 1. Absolutely ridiculous. I think we cannot look away as well from Nathan Connick, 94 overall. And if I had to pick someone else, I would probably go... Actually, yeah, I would go for him. I'll go with Fabian Miranda here. I think he's been brilliant. The centre-back went from a low majority. Didn't have a potential to be special. Nothing really. Only had showed great potential to be one of the best centre-backs in world football. Even at that overall, we saw it in that final. He was absolutely ridiculous. So there are my 3 players, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing, the last thing to do now is check out my career and have a look at the statistics of how much I've taken over. I can see, though, 1 club, not many titles, so probably not the best rebuild for myself here, but the team has just really shocked me in a way of how well we did, especially in the Premier League where I debuted even last season, season 5. It was ridiculous, but only 1 club, 1 league title, 1 domestic cup, so we all did it in the last season, in season 6. Biggest win final against Cambridge, our biggest defeat is actually against Blackpool. You'd think that'd be a Premier League side, but it isn't. Record transfer of 61 million, that's probably going to be Matthias Taylor or probably Cole Palmer right there. Club record though, 318 played there, 172 won, 70 draws and 76 losses, and only the wage of 12 grand a month. You'd think the American owners now, they'll give me a bit of wedge to continue on. However, like I said, if we win the big trophies like we have, we will round it up, and I feel like I can leave it in the hands for the next manager to take over Wrexham and take it to the next level and even more trophies than we have completed here today. So if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, and want to see more rebuilds, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.